What's up you guys? My name is Jan and today we're going to learn how to play Third Day of a 7-Day Binge by Marilyn Manson with just 4 basic chords and a simple strum. So grab your guitar, acoustic or electric, and let's get started. The chords we will need are an E minor, a C major, an A minor, all very common chords. There are many places where you can learn these. And then a D5 chord, which looks like a D major, except I'm lifting my middle finger and I'm muting the first string, the one closest to the floor, so that it's muted. I'm touching it maybe with this part of my ring finger by angling my hand down and getting my thumb well over the neck. Sounds more rock. And it's called a D5. So just think of a D major chord without a middle finger and try to mute that first string. A lot of bands will use that chord like that. It becomes a power chord as opposed to a major happy chord. We're going to need 2 strums for this song. The first one only happens once at the very beginning of the song, and then the other strum happens throughout the rest of the song. Let's check out that first strum. It sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. That's already it. So it's going to be a mixture of downstrokes and mutes with the right hand. And the way I'm muting with the right hand, imagine you're a karate guy and you're breaking bricks and you're going to hit the guitar on the strings very softly. Of course, you're not going to want to break anything. And when you do that, you will mute the sound of the chord. So we'll need to do that throughout this first strum. Let's play it one more time. Right, so it's a downstroke, mute, down, down, mute, down, down, mute, down, down, mute. It's quite simple. Now, what's the count on it? Let's see if we can break that down too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Alright, so we have 1, a mute on 2, and 3, a mute on 4, and 1, a mute on 2, and 3, a mute on 4. Let me loop that for you guys so you can pick it up. Ready? 1, 2, and by the way, I'm playing an E minor on this intro of the song. So let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. And one more time. 2, 3, 4. Strum, mute, strum, strum, mute, down, down, mute, down, down, mute. One last time. 2, 3, 4. Down, mute, down, down, mute, down, down, mute, down, down, mute. Now after we've done that first strum, we're going to add another chord, which is a C major, and we're going to change the strum a little bit. Let's play it and then we'll break it down. It sounds like this. 2, 3, and... That was already it. Let's do that one more time. 3, and... Okay, so I'm doing a downstroke on an E minor, then I mute, then down, down, mute again, down, down, mute again, and now I play the open strings for just a moment, then I add my C major for 3 downstrokes, and then I take it back off for the open strings again for just a moment. It'll go back to an E minor. Let's play that one more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... So that last part is open, and 3, and 4, and... Let's do it one more time. 2, 3, 4. open, C, 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 open. And one more time. 2, 3, 4. Ready? Alright, now let's try to play the full intro. It'll be that first strum that we talked about just a minute ago, plus this second strum that we're going to use throughout the rest of the song as well. So starting on an E minor, and here we go. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Get ready for the C, and here we go. Let's try that one more time. 2, 3, E minor, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, ready? And 3, and 4, and one last time. 2, 3, 4. Now the strumming pattern on the verse is the same as the second part of the intro. Namely, we go down, 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 down. So we'll have an E minor to start, and that last chord will be a C. And remember, it'll be surrounded, so to speak, with open strings. Right? That's no chord, then your C 3 times, and then no chord. As you strum through the song, it'll be fast enough to where it won't sound awkward when you have no chord on there. Now the second time around, we'll do the same, but instead of going to that C at the end, we're going to go to that partial D. Remember, a D major without that middle finger at the top. And we'll surround it with open strings, right? So we'll go open, then 3 Ds, and then an open again. And we'll make it to a C major after that. It's a little bit different. Then to an A minor. And then we'll go back to an E minor. And at the end of those 2 bars, we'll do a C surrounded by open strings. Open, C, 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 open. Let's give that a shot. I think it'll make more sense as we play it. So from an E minor, 3, 4, and to C, E minor, to D, to C, to A minor, and to E minor. And to C, ready? Alright, that was one time through the verse. This little chord progression is going to happen throughout the rest of the song. So let me loop it for you guys as I talk you through the chords. Remember, most of these chords are going to have the open strings surrounding them, except when we get to the C. Let's talk about that for a second. That bar of C and that bar of A minor, we have open A minor, open to E minor. Alright, let's do that one more time. We have a C, then open A minor, then open E minor. And it would keep going to that C at the end. Alright, let me loop this for you guys. And as you play along to this loop, you'll probably get better and better as you do it, and eventually you'll catch on to all the details. And from there, you'll be able to play along to the song. So let's give it a shot, starting on E minor. 2, 3, 4, and to C, E minor, to D, to C, A minor, E minor, to C, back to E minor. Now one last note, what is that open strings? You know, what is that? Before we go to a chord, that doesn't sound like much. If you ask me, it's kind of a G. When you play a G, if you notice, the middle strings are open anyways. So oftentimes in certain keys it'll work when you play the open strings for a moment as you change chords, which is quite helpful when you're first learning to change chords and to strum, because you get away with it, right? But anyways, those are the two sections in the song, the intro and the chorus. So I hope you had fun, I hope you learned something, I hope this is helpful for you guys. Please subscribe, and I will see you soon.